So welcome. It's Thursday, and for today we're going to do a growing in edification video. And um, so I was reading in Mark, the verse was 7 and 15, and it made me think about the prior video that I did. And that video was essentially the 5 things that we should consider, like how much of it, or if we should ingest these things. And if we remember, those 5 things were what we drink, what we consume as far as media and music, how much time we spend just scrolling, smoking, and then being involved in gossip. And so I was reading the verse, and the verse essentially made me think like, okay, I understand what you put into your body is important, but the verse, and I'm just going to read it now because no way I'm going to be able to articulate this better than Jesus. And so it's Mark 7:15, and essentially the verse, or it's Mark 7:15, and it reads, "There is nothing from without a man that entering into him can defile him, but the things which come out of him, those are they that defile the man." So I had to think about that for a second, because it seems like Jesus in himself, he's more focused on what flows from your heart than what you actually put into your body. And so I think thinking or considering those things are still important, because if you put those things into your body, they can affect how your heart is, and then how you act, and what flows out in your action, and what actually comes out. There was a list. Jesus is way more concerned about what's coming out than what's going in. Again, those things are important because they can affect what you, how you frame things, because certain music and things of that nature glorifies some of the things that's on this list. And so if you're consuming it on a day-to-day basis, it may come out of you. And so these are the things that he was he was telling the people of God. These were Pharisees. They knew the traditions and all of this kind of stuff, which I think some of us get caught up in, focusing on so much on protocol and the things that are just standard, that we forget that we need to be dialing in and making sure first within ourselves that these things aren't happening. And so the list was, because he was basically saying from the heart flows evil thoughts, adulteries, fornications, murders, thefts, covetousness, wickedness, deceit, lasciviousness, an evil eye. And that one I had to look up because I was like, an evil eye. The first thing I thought, I was like, are you talking about Illuminati type stuff? But when I looked it up, they were basically saying an evil eye is kind of equal to envy. And so an evil eye, blasphemy, pride, and foolishness. And then it basically said all of these evil things come from within. And so essentially the point I'm trying to get across in this video is, yes, what you put into your body is important from, say, a fleshly level, because in the passage they were washing their hands. I'm pretty sure there was a historical, maybe a plague or something came across where they were like, washing your hand makes perfect sense logically. And so we need to think about the things that we're doing and putting into our bodies logically, but what takes paramount is how we actually, what actually flows from our heart, because that's where it truly defines or if your temple is truly polluted or corrupt or defiled. So the thought for today is consider, of course, remember you still consider what you put in, but put precedent of what flows out of your body. Thank you so much. Take care.